needlessly suffering. And we hope and pray that a permanent ceasefire comes very soon. But I also want to emphasise that just because we've got the situation ongoing in Gaza, which is directing the world's attention, you can't forget about other parts of the world, such as Kashmir. So it's a great pleasure that I welcome you all here to the House of Commons today. We've got a good group of people who are willing to speak, but I think first and foremost, because I know time's short, the Noble Lord on my right, I think should be the first person to address us. So over to you.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon to everyone. As it's been said, that we are here to basically we say celebrate or commemorate, I don't know which word to use actually, the International Human Rights Day. Because we're supposed to be celebrating that, but the circumstances around the world, that many in the main part of the world, what we can see, can't see much to celebrate about. It's more of a commemoration really, because it's sad to see that we have all these rules and regulations, the United Nations and all the rest of it, whilst the human rights are being ignored or abused right in our face, and the United Nations and other international agencies just keep talking about it and not necessarily doing anything about them to stop those abuses happening. And if the United Nations Security Council wanted to, many issues in the world would have been resolved if the UN Security Council had played its part properly. And it's very sad to say that this UN Security Council has become a talking shop and nothing more than that. And only those, the fate of the world has been given in the hands of a few UN permanent members of the Security Council, and they can veto, or even one of them can veto any time whatever is happening in the world. But coming closer to the issues, certainly Gaza is one that we are all seeing on our screens all the time, and really it's a shame that countries like United Kingdom, who is one of the very important in the area as well, and it's one of the legacies that we have left. We're not being able to do and without it. We're not even asking for a ceasefire on the government level. We talk about it, and then we say, well, when it comes to United Nations, United States votes against it, and we abstain. What a hypocrisy there is. I mean, I'm not saying because of being a different political party, but this is a humanitarian issue. There's nothing to do with politics. And similarly, in other parts of the world, Kashmir is one, again, this British legacy. And what we are seeing lately, what had happened in the last few years, in 2019, when two of the articles of the Indian Constitution were abrogated, Article 370 and 35. I said it then, and I'm saying it now. The Kashmir issue did not start with 370 or 35A. It did not. 370 and 35A did not protect Kashmiris at all. We wanted a right of self-determination, which was granted by the United Nations, and whether there was 370 or 35A there or not, United Nations resolutions, they are the ones which matter. And whether India's own constitution, its parliament, its courts, whatever they decide, we have seen many decisions of the Indian courts before, whether it was to do with Kashmiris or Sikhs or elsewhere, what kind of justice they have provided. One of the good example, an example to give is the Afzal Guru's case, when the court didn't have even enough evidence to say, but then he was hanged, and the body is still buried in Tihar jail. Now, with the 370, Mr. Chairman, with the court's decision, I think the courts can decide what they want. The fact of the matter is, the United Nations Security Council, for the UN resolutions, but the
consider it